So you're panicking because Bitcoin is going down in price. If you're panicking, then it simply means you've not been watching my videos or you've not been following my channel. If you have not been following my channel, you need to subscribe right now and click on that notification bell so you can get notified when I upload a new video. I predicted this dump, I mean, almost 2 weeks ago. I predicted the dump and I told you guys the exact time I was entering and when I'll be leaving the trade. And, I made 93% profit off of that and I decided to exit the trade because I could. And actually, I know I said in my previous video that I was going to leave my short trade down till when we reach our targets. Mind you, you've not even started seeing the dump yet. Our target for this dump is at about $45,000, right? Now, we are hoping that we get supported by where we are right now. Or if we drop to about $52,000, we should see some support. Right. Okay. That is what we are hoping for. Let's pray that that plays out right. But I'm just going to tell you why I exited my short position and if there's a possible Bitcoin reversal showing somewhere. And the reason why I exited my short position is pretty simple. We actually dropped into a support zone. Okay. Yes, we did break below this two neckline this neckline zone right here coming from the previous weeks that served as support on several locations. We actually closed below it on the 4-hour time frame, but we created this reversal candlestick here, and upon me seeing this reversal candlestick I decided to exit my short position. Okay, even though we saw a rejection from this initial support, but like I said, this was a 3-in-1 support zone, so it wasn't a clear situation for me, so I decided to exit. And if you see, we actually broke below that support zone, but we were still in the monthly support zone. That was yesterday, and until we closed below it. So it's pretty simple. I exited my short trade because I saw this entry candlestick for a bullish bias. I thought probably we're going to go retest the neckline of this double top pattern, but that didn't happen. That didn't play out. We actually saw more push towards the downside. And in a normal scenario, this should have actually been a reversal. But why didn't this reversal occur? Okay, now during the period when Bitcoin was at this, the news broke out that Changpeng Zhao, I don't know. I'm really sorry if as in the pronunciation, I'm so sorry about that. Changpeng Zhao got, okay, let me just say CZ. Okay, that's better than breaking my teeth. So yeah, he got 4 months, jail term. So, you know, this news came out, right about that period, and I had already exited my trade. I saw the bullish momentum. I exited my short trade, and then this news came out. So I mean, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have exited my short trade because this news is definitely going to create much more selling pressure, definitely on the Bitcoin price action. So, and if you look at it right now, you'd see that he paid a $50 million fine and apologized before his sentencing, admitting that he failed and he regretted his failure. He actually did apologize. And I think maybe that's why the judge was being considerate enough to give him just like a 4 months sentence to jail. Okay. The former boss of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchange has been jailed for 4 months for allowing money laundering. And the money laundering, when they were going through Binance, when it was being audited, when they were going through their financial records, they realized that Binance intermingled customers' funds with the company's funds and then some money issues there and there. So I guess the investigation led them to this point. And I'm actually kind of happy to hear this, not because it's going to jail, but because it's just 4 months. Okay. They were actually looking to get him in there for like, 12 years thereabouts, or 3 years or something. The prison term was far less than sought by US prosecutors who wanted a 3-year term. Okay, sorry, it wasn't 12 years, 3 years, twice the maximum 18 months recommended under federal sentencing guidelines. To be tough on the man, once thought to be the most powerful person in the crypto world. Being a very powerful person definitely will attract enemies and a lot of, beefers in quotes, so to say. So it's not surprising to find that he's under such attack. And I'm not happy that this is actually happening to him because I really, really like Binance, and the technology behind it and the solution it provides, but at the same time, it's just a word of caution. Nobody is above the law. And if you are actually aspiring to do something different, you need to put that in consideration and be prepared for when your haters come so that they don't catch anything on you. You have to be extra careful. Okay, now back to the Bitcoin time frame. Now I'm going to show you another small reason why I also exited my short trade and why I'm thinking there's a possible Bitcoin reversal on the horizon. Now let me tell you why is that. Okay, Bitcoin is still bullish on the weekly parabolica, and I'm going to draw it out for you to see, and you would actually get to understand what I'm trying to say here. I want to move this to the side. If I were to draw a small parabolic curve, as I would like to call it, which is usually kind of like a curve as a support zone for a massive bullish momentum. If I'm to draw it out on the weekly time frame of Bitcoin, it's going to look something like this. Okay, let me extend this a bit. So you can see that when price touched this point, it actually pushed it to the upside, pushed it up. When price touched it here again, what happened? It pushed it to the upside. When price touched there, it pushed it to the upside. This parabolic curve has served as support for Bitcoin 1, 2, 3 times. So this is a valid parabolic curve. And if you look at it right now, we are actually resting on this parabolic curve. So hopefully this actually gives us support and we're able to see prices push up of that. If you also look at it very well, if you look at what I'm saying very well, we are also in that support zone. Now, this is why technical analysis is so beautiful, because if you actually get it right, you see it aligning with things in different ways. Now, I drew this green support zone in the background, not even knowing that there was a parabolic curve on the weekly time frame because I had not even checked it. But look at it, it is actually aligning. We are in the point of this support zone here at the edge of it. We are also on top of the support zone for the parabolic curve. And this is why I'm hoping that we actually get a very nice bullish reversal from here. So, and we actually got that bullish signal on the 4-hour time frame. But the news right now about Binance sentencing to jail is what is affecting the market on the 4-hour time frame. And it is really not so nice to see. If you look at it right now, we are being supported by that parabolic curve, very spot on right now. And this would have been my bullish entry, but we broke below this neckline support. If you look at this neckline support, it has been supporting Bitcoin now. I mean, like 1, 2, 3, 4 times. I mean, almost 5 times it supported it, and we broke below it. So this is not looking good. Even though we saw this small bullish momentum here, this is not looking good. And also, if you look at it, our bullish momentum is actually pretty nice here, pretty strong, but the sell pressure is is even almost stronger. So there's a battle going on right now, and we are just going to have to wait to see how this actually plays out. Okay, we have to just chill, see how it plays out. I'm looking for a bullish candle at this zone, and then I most likely would enter into a long position. However, 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 if we break below this parabolic curve, we see a close below this parabolic curve, I'm going to be entering into a massive short position. And why would I be doing that? I'm going to go to the daily time frame and tell you why I'll be entering into a short position. You see, actually, our take profit target for this head and shoulder pattern, which has been confirmed over and over again on this channel, is actually sitting at 45 to $46,000 thereabouts. Okay, so if we break this parabolic curve, most times when we break a parabolic curve, we actually see a lot more move to the downside. Like, no, I'm not even talking a small move, like, because if we break this parabolic curve and we come to this 46,000, that's still a very small move. When we actually break a parabolic curve, we see moves like down to this place here, those kind of very long stride moves happening days and weeks over, or consolidation phases, just wasting your time. So this is why I'm hoping we don't break below this parabolic curve. I'm really hoping we don't, because I really love Bitcoin. as unbiased as I am. Now, you see, a lot of people are losing money right now because they are biased about Bitcoin. You see, you need to understand that Bitcoin is still a relatively new technology, and not all new technologies succeed. And pro Bitcoin, I know for a fact that it has very high probabilities of succeeding, But if you enter trades based on the fact that you know that this is still a new technology and may fail, you would learn to actually be unbiased in your trades. You know when to exit, when to re-enter, when to stay, when to wait, when to invest, when to, you just need to have a balanced point of view. Don't just be all pro and don't just be all against. Okay, you need to be balanced. So, and my heart goes out to you if your account is bleeding right now. But anyways, this is the chart analysis for Bitcoin as it is. And I actually don't want to waste my time going over Ethereum because it's it's almost exactly the same thing. But let's just see what the Ethereum time frame is going to be telling us right now. We also have this bearish situation occurring on the Ethereum time frame. Hopefully it doesn't break its own parabolic curve as well. And I'm just going to wait for this to load. I actually want to drop down to the weekly and see if we actually have a parabolic curve. But as you can see, we are actually in this support zone right now on the daily time frame. So, it's not reasonable for you to be shorting when we're in a support zone, right? It's not reasonable. So, but regardless, we have not yet created a lower low than the previous low. So it's quite possible Ethereum drops to about 2,742. They're about to get its support from there. But let's look at the weekly. Let's check if we are most likely going to see a parabolic curve. Hopefully we see one. And let's try draw our parabolic curve to see if we can get anything from here. Okay, so if I had to draw a parabolic curve on the Ethereum time frame, this is what it is going to look like. All right. So, and this is actually very scary right now. Yes, it is scary because our parabolic curve served as support here, push the price upward, served as support here, push the price upward, served as support here, push the price upward, and we are now breaking below the parabolic curve. Okay, if you look at it right here, we are actually closing. We are breaking below the parabolic curve, and that is not nice to see, which means Ethereum's probability of dropping further down to about $2,371 is actually very much on the high side. I am not happy to see this right now, but that's how it is. I just have to give you the real fact as it is. No bias here. So, well, let's see what happens. Let's see if we get supported here and are able to move forward, or let's see if we actually see a drop to this point, which wouldn't be nice. But this is the weekly time frame. That means that if we actually close the weekly candle below this parabolic curve, then we've actually entered into a bearish season in the macro analytics sector of Ethereum, and that is not a nice thing to see. All right, because that means that most other altcoins are greatly going to dip in price as well. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's pray we get supported at one of these support zones that I was seeing. If you look at it closely, we are also closing below the monthly support. Okay, this line is coming from the monthly. We are, this red box here is coming from the monthly as the monthly support zone. We are also closing below that zone. Hopefully this candle doesn't close this way. That is just my prayer. But this is what it is. You need to be very careful, exceedingly careful. And if I see any opportunity, if we actually close here, on the weekly, I will get a retest and a rejection from this monthly zone. I'm going to be entering into a massive short position, but let's just pray that doesn't happen. So that's it for me today on the Bitcoin chart and Ethereum chart analysis. If you like the video, do not forget to leave a like. Also drop a comment on what you think. Do you really think Ethereum is going to drop below where it is right now? Do you think we're going to get supported by the support zone that we have here, even though it's very small? Let me hear what your thoughts are. And as well, do not forget to subscribe. Subscribing, dropping comments, liking the video helps with the YouTube algorithm and encourages me to create more videos like this for you. So thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.